Hey guys, how you doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So what a day to be in Bitcoin, what a day to own Bitcoin. Yeah, what a move. Just look at it. Just look. I mean, all these moves we were looking at before, which were pretty big moves, they just look insignificant compared to this, don't they? What a crazy day. So anyway, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot happened with the indicators. Bitcoin 15-minute DMT, you can see still just in this buy trade, tested the sell line, but now we're miles away from it now. I mean, look how many I mean, it's under 8,000 for a start. It's over $1,000 away from the price. So yeah, we're in a bit of a parabola here, a bit of a hockey stick going on. What I will say is that I've been looking at some other ways to find entries, because obviously with these Dominator and DMT, you kind of see you will take a profit, or you'll get a spike and you'll take profit, and it's like you want to be able to re-enter these trades, don't you, these positions, to maximize some gains, unless you are just going to hold it all the way through, which obviously in this case would have been great, but other times maybe not so great. But yeah, so 25-minute Dominator, a couple of great trades recently. I mean, we're on the 22nd. So basically, we had this buy here. We actually had a sell and a buy, and it flip-flopped about a bit. We spoke about this before, but then we got the buy trade here. And then it's literally just been, if I measure it, I think it's roughly about 15%, I think, from when I looked before. Yeah, 15%, look at that, just insane guys. 15% move since it told you to buy. So yeah, just amazing there. And then again, we had this one here, remember? We had the buy trade here, where it told you to buy, and then we got like another 10% by the time it settled down. But just ridiculous gains from these indicators, guys. Anyway, so let's also look at Ethereum, just for the sake of completeness, although we know what we're going to see here, yet another parabola. Ethereum's obviously not keeping up with Bitcoin as much percent wise, but I mean, we know how this works. We'll probably settle around an area in Bitcoin, and then the money will then pump into Ethereum, and Ethereum will outperform for a few days. That is how that works. Looks like we're about to make a shot here for 9,000 on Bitcoin. But yeah, so 15-minute DMT on here has not changed. 25-minute Dominator, 25-minute Dominator here. Oh no, we're not. We're going down again now. Yes, again, got you in here. 25-minute Dominator, around this level. Yeah, we came down about 1%. And then went up 12%. So yeah, just amazing trade there. Got you in. Like, do you know what I mean? You got 1% offside and then 12% onside. So fantastic there. I mean, this sell trade even here was a good profit on the 25-minute Dominator here. So you take a sell around here, and then we go down about 3%. But obviously we're getting a lot bigger gains at the moment. But yeah, the Dominator working really well on Ethereum. Yeah, so there you go. What do we see happening now in Bitcoin? We'll just have a quick look over. Yeah, you can see we're getting a bit of a move around. I don't know why we've gone over to this chart. Oh, I do know why. Yeah, 15-minute here. I'm just gonna very quickly just show you the new strategy that I'm using to get more scalps in the market. I'll do a more in detail video on this, but basically this is it. Basically, this is how it works. So we're using a 4-minute chart here, and I'll just show you the trades from today. So what we do is, when we're overall in a bull trend on this Dominator here, which is roughly equal to the 25-minute. So when this is saying buy, we're in the 25-minute buy. We sort of know that. Obviously I've had to adjust it because we're on a 4-minute time frame, so all this will still be the 25-minute Dominator buy, and then we're using some different Dominator settings. on here on the 4-minute chart to then tell us our entries and exits. Well, not necessarily exits, our risk management with the bot gives us our exits with trading take profits or stop losses. This just tells us to get into the trade. So what we're doing is, I had been studying this strategy for a few days. We need this down here because we only really need to see the buy and the sell. But yeah, I've been studying this strategy for a for a few days. But yeah, I was originally looking at the buy, the sells, the buy, the buy, the sells, the buy, the sells, and taking the buys, taking the sells, and that wasn't doing that well. So I just thought, right, we will look to only take the buys or only take the sells. So that's what this is. So we're only taking buys here, only taking sells here, only taking buys here, only taking sells here. Obviously the market has been predominantly up. So what we're doing, we're ignoring the sells. If we look at what we've got happening, we had a buy trade here, and then obviously that once we get the buy, market basically went up. You're in the trade, and then you obviously got your risk management to trading take profit. You get a sell here, but we're not taking sells. Remember, we're only looking for buys whilst we're green here. So then we've got a buy here before that. So this was a great buy here, a buy just here. And then boom, up 5.6%. So that's fantastic. No sell there, no trade, because obviously we're not doing sells. A buy here. I mean, the other thing, I was running a 25-minute Dominator bot that would basically flip to buy and sell, and then run the trading take profit and stop losses to get you out of a trade. But what we do with this, because we're never going to flip to sell, because we are only if obviously this changes to red will we then go to sell, but then we wouldn't be in a buy if that changes to red. So we won't ever be flipping to sell, we'll only be in buy. So if we look here, so we bought here, we would have bought here. I know we went to sell, but unless we get stopped out of trade, we don't obviously sell. So unless we hit our, let's say 1% stop, if we're using a 1% stop, we won't sell. So obviously doesn't matter, we're staying in, waiting for our risk management to take us out if we get taken out, as in our stop loss. And then we buy again, but we're already in, so, and then the market goes up. So it's basically the same trade there. We rule out having to flip-flop around our position when we are basically trending, according to the larger time frame Dominator. So again, no trade there, sale, no trade. Great buy again here. These are all trades today anyway, guys, by the way, these are all today. So great trade here, buy, so buy there, and obviously market up about 3%. You'd obviously then, you would take your trailing take profit, and then wait for your new entry, which then would have been there before they move up again. Yeah, again there, sell, nothing to do here, guys. We're on a sell because we're in green. We are now, we're still on today. So buy here. So we got the buy here, and again, market basically straight up. Might have taken you out, or you're still riding it. However you calculate your trailing take profit. Sell there, nothing to do there. Buy there. This is again one of those examples where you can enter the buy. We're not looking at sells, we're only entering the buy. The market didn't really move much. The market didn't move too much. So even when we take the sell, the market didn't get anywhere near hitting a stop loss, and then we hit a buy again, so but we're still in the buy trade, and then market's up. So then we're not having to worry about this. And yeah, so another buy trade here. So if you took this buy, obviously the market went up, you can have your trading take profit. You might not even hit your trading take profit on here, so you may still be in the buy all the way along from that. So that's fantastic. Next one here, buy trade. Obviously you can see what happened. Market went up, buy trade up about that much, yeah. Then again, a buy here. But then again, we obviously, I mean, to be honest, you'd probably still be in it from here. The market's not moved much. You've got in there. You may even be on it from this one. You may even still be on it from this one, because the market just isn't moving a lot at all. So you may still be in trade, but you see what I mean. See how you've got the the continuous nature of the trading. And we'll go with that, not the continuity. Wow. Got there. We did get there in the end, guys. Continuity. We got the continuity in basically entering the trade, and you can see, I mean, I know we've been trending. This is obviously great when we are trending, but you can see there were no losing trades there. It kept on getting us in, kept on getting us in, kept on getting us in. Yeah, so I'll do a full video on this anyway, but this is my new bot strategy that I'm using now. Obviously you guys can't get that at the moment, but yeah, so gonna use this, gonna fully test it over a longer period of time, and then see how we get on. So anyway, there we go, guys. So remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, can't even talk a lot of the time in a continuous fashion. But anyway, so yeah, great day for Bitcoin, guys. Let's see if we can get over 9,000. Let's see if we can keep pumping. I mean, as like stock markets have gone nuts after hours. I think we had Facebook, Microsoft, and Tesla release earnings, all basically tech stocks. So the Nasdaq is flying after hours here, and then just stock markets in general. I mean, Bitcoin's just following them. I mean, yeah, they're just following them. They're following them up. What can we say? We're just following the leader. So yeah, stock markets are basically looking really strong. So obviously it's not a financial advice, but if we haven't got over 9k before the morning, I will be very shocked, because just the strength that's in stock markets now, like, I mean, in my mind, is 100% certainty. I mean, we're currently at $8,820. It's a certainty that we're going over 9,000, and it's a certainty to me. Obviously not financial advice. It's a certainty to me just by looking at how strong stocks are here. I mean, if I can get the Nasdaq. Do I know the ticker for the Nasdaq? Nasdaq. I mean, I don't know. It's the Nasdaq futures that I need now, though, guys. Don't even know what this is. I don't know what the ticker is for Nasdaq futures, guys. And I can't drag my other computer screen over to show you. But it is it's basically going straight up on an hourly chart. So yeah, so sorry the video's gone on a bit. Yeah, let me know what you guys think to my new strategy. I will keep you guys updated with it, see how we get on with it. It's looking promising. It would have absolutely cleaned up today. So even though when we go through periods where the market doesn't do a lot and you don't make much money, can't make much money if the market's not doing anything, you don't want to take on more risk to make more money. To try and make some money, sorry, because that's just not a clever thing to do. So what I will say is that yeah, so you just got to make money when the market moves, and that's what this indicator does. It takes full advantage of when this strategy, this setup, takes full advantage of when the market does move, like full advantage. And yeah, and then it does its best when the market's not going anywhere. So there you go. Right, one more time. Not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow.